Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. It's about 11 a.m. You're going to have to take my word on it. It's December 21st. This clock is off, but I think you can kind of see. There it is. December 21st. It's about 50 degrees down here. So, welcome back to the basement Hoard. What I want to talk about today is maintaining batteries. When you have a hoard like I do, you got to keep your batteries up to par. So just quickly, these things here come from Harbor Freight. I don't know, could you see them? They have a set of clamps on them that look like this. I mean, this is the whole thing, right? Coiled up wire. Go up to a set of clamps that look like this. Transformer looks like one of these here, you know, just a black transformer. I've had some luck with those. They cost about $5. I've had some luck with those on keeping small gel cells up to par or bringing small gel cells back to life. I've had zero luck with them on big batteries, big lead acid car batteries, stuff like that. Seems that they don't have any overload protection, so if the battery's drawing a lot of current, they blow up, they die. I'm not exactly sure what goes. I haven't taken them apart to figure it out. The transformer looks heavy enough, so I'd be surprised if that goes, but the circuit just stops charging, so it's probably the circuit blows up. The thing in the little box blows up. Anyway, so about those, not so good. The other thing is you can't tell what they're up to. You can't tell how well they're charging or not charging. So, maintaining batteries in the Hoard. I have a couple of these guys. You guys are familiar with these, right? Battery tenders. There you go. See the little green lights on? That's a good sign. See the lights on? That's a good sign. So that's how I take care of my standard lead acid batteries, right? Really exciting. I did take a few minutes to check these things out. It seems that when the battery is fully charged at 13.4 volts, I get no measurable current going into the battery. So this thing just seems to put 13.4 across it and the battery floats and it's all happy. I mean, I'm sure there's some current, but I didn't bring it all the way down to almost, you know, the low ranges to find it. But if you have it up at the 20 amp range, you're virtually seeing no current. I'm sure there's a few milliamps there, but so the way these work is it takes them up to 13.4 and floats them. By the way, on one of these I had a deep cycle lead acid battery, you know, like a one of those marine batteries, and for some reason it caused the battery to boil out. So though I recommend these on standard car batteries, I don't really recommend it for those deep cycle batteries. I had one on there, a little time passed and it died. Yeah, while I was floating around down here, I found these things too. I thought they were cool. By the way, sorry about my disorganized video. It's the pain meds. Check this out. You guys are gonna like this.
Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Toys. Gotta have toys. Okay, so that's how I take care of my standard car batteries, lead acid batteries, you know, just those battery maintainers. Once again, they bring them up to like 13.4, then they just float from there. Now, moving on to the gel cells. I don't know if you guys remember when I bought these gel cells. Here, let me get a little light. Yeah, I don't know when if you guys remember when I bought these. When I got them, it took a little while, but I found the best way to charge them is through a diagram and everything, like this. Right on the left hand side is your standard charger, then you see a light bulb in series, then you see the batteries, and you could see I wrote 50 milliamps. Well, by putting this light bulb in series with this battery, it's charging at 50 milliamps. But given that I'm a cheap SOB, I wanted to charge both batteries at the same time, so I connected this guy up too. You can see the wire, right? Goes down and around and up, and that guy, right, goes down and around over to this side. So with both those batteries in parallel, charging with this light bulb in series, excuse the furnace, I'm charging at 50 milliamps. Using this charger right here, and there we are. So that's how I maintain the gel cells. Turns out both of these took a charge. I don't know if you guys remember, I bought both these batteries and a deep cycle battery that I put in the tractor, and I paid, I don't know, 25 bucks for the 3 of them, I think it was. And I remember being concerned that that those gel cells were no good, but it turned out it did take a while, but they did take a full charge, and they're sitting there maintaining themselves at 50 milliamps. I have a buddy of mine, James, works for the railroad. I don't know if he's managed to hit any of the videos, but he got me some of these railroad charge things. Let me get my light, you guys can't see anything. I was going to make sure I don't leave any paper on the furnace. Looking good. Those 2 things on the bottom are inverters, and then these 2 blue things are battery chargers. Once again, they come from the railroad. They've upgraded. Typically what the railroad does is they use lead acid batteries, and they set these things here to charge them at 100 milliamps. James tells me that charging at 100 milliamps, the batteries will go for more than a year without having to add water. If you charge them at a higher rate, higher than 100 milliamps, they need water more frequently. Or maintain. Let me use the word maintain. If you maintain the batteries at higher than 100 milliamps, they seem to burn off a lot of water. At 100 milliamps, it seems that they'll go for a year. Obviously, when you're charging a battery, like when these guys here are charging a battery, they seem to put about a ½ amp into it. So when this thing is yellow, or this thing is red and says charging on it, what they're doing is they're pushing about a ½ amp into the battery. And once it's charged and it floats and it's at 13.4, they'll go down. Alright folks, I hope this video was informative. Sorry for being disorganized. I'm a little, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to wean myself back on the pain medicine, and I'm finding that I got to be careful, because if I don't take enough medicine, I can't sleep at night. If I don't take enough of the pain medicine, I have a lot of trouble sleeping at night. And if you don't sleep at night, especially when you're trying to heal, That's not good. But I'm also trying to bring myself down to a low enough dose or no dose so that I can start driving and living a life again. One does not want to go out and have a car accident for any reason, but definitely you do not want to go out and have a car accident because you're whacked on oxycodone, right? That's not good. Nobody likes that. The doctor who prescribed the oxycodone don't like it. Your insurance company doesn't like it. The police officer doesn't like it. You know, the people that you might hurt or involve definitely don't like it. So I have to get off the medicine so that I can go back to living my life. But it appears as if I need a certain amount of this stuff to be able to get through the night, so to speak. Alright, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Obviously, I'm recovering, and I lost my cane again. Shoot, I got to go find my cane. Okay, guys, live, love, and have a great time. For those of you who are checking out, I know a lot of you have Christmas things to do and you're not going to have time to play on YouTube. So if this is the last one you're going to watch, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm going to be making videos all through whenever I get a few moments. So stay tuned. Guys, take care now.